What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. MTG here with another episode. If you're new to the channel, hi there. Today I have right here the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3, the flip phone of 2021. I think this was one of my favorite purchases. I mean, it's not my favorite purchase. That is the iPad mini, but this was probably my favorite smartphone of 2021. And I want to talk about 3 reasons why you should pick up the Galaxy Z Flip 3 in 2022. So without further delay, let's dive right in. Now, number 1 is definitely going to be this form factor. Just look at this. When it's folded out, it's a normal phone. Granted, the aspect ratio is a little weird. It's a little bit, tall when you compare it to something like a OnePlus 7 Pro that I just so happen to have right next to me. Just like a normal slab of glass, this right here, this is a little bit of a taller aspect ratio, but nonetheless, it has that 6.7 inch display. It is fairly large, so if you're going to be consuming media, it's great. But this is what I like about it most. So if I'm going to fold it, that's all I gotta do. I just gotta fold it, and now I have a pocketable phone. I fit this in my pocket. No problem at all whatsoever. It also has this outer display coming in at 1.9 inches. You can, change obviously the background. You can use it for something like a voice recorder. You can use it for a timer. You can add widgets to it. You can see your notifications from here. And you can also, use this 1.9 screen to take photos too. And you can take selfies with the rear cameras. And that's a huge plus if you're going to, use selfies with the rear camera. That's also a huge plus. But just this form factor, it's just so pocketable. Now, take that big phone, fold it in half, and this is what you got. A normal slab of glass compared to a small foldable. I absolutely love rocking this device. I absolutely love it. It's just been so compact. The fact that I can hold it just in one hand, I can put it in my jacket pocket. I can put it in my normal pocket and it doesn't just stick out like my other devices do, like my iPhone 13 Pro Max. This has just been so nice and portable. And that's absolutely why I love this device. And maybe it's a reason why maybe you should pick it up. And it's the reason why I picked it up in 2021 because of the form factor. And I think it's the reason why you should pick it up in 2022 because we're heading towards foldables. But the fact that you can fold this into that small form factor and fold it out to get a normal smartphone experience with really good specs, Snapdragon 888, 8 gigs of RAM, 128 or 256 gigs of storage. It's got a 120 hertz AMOLED display. I mean, you're getting really high-end specs. It's got a pretty decent camera setup, a wide and ultra wide. So just that form factor, I think, is just it's so futuristic. Just look at that. I think just that enough alone is a reason why. And that's the main reason why I picked up the Z Flip 3 and why I switched to it as my main device. I am still in the testing phase of other devices, but as my main device, this was my phone that I prefer. Now, coming in at number 2 is actually going to be the price of the Galaxy Z Flip 3. Now, first of all, let's put aside like the deals and everything like that. The Galaxy Z Flip 3 costs $999 for the 128 gigs. So for 128 gigs of space storage, it cost $999, down from like the $1,400 to the $1,300 to $1,200, $999. There are flagships out there that cost more than this foldable device. The fact that we finally have a foldable that's under just a shy of $1,000 is great. Now let's add in like those deals that we'll see really frequently, and I'll leave links of the Galaxy Z Flip 3 in the description down below. But $800, $900. The lowest I've seen was about $799 brand new. So this right here is just crazy. It goes on sale all the time. If you want to pick up a renewed version, you can find that for like $650, $700, $300 already off for the Galaxy Z Flip 3 and get it with Amazon Renewed, a 90-day, a 3-month, return guarantee. That is really good. Just the fact that Samsung was able to bring this phones priced down to a point where consumers can say, hey, that's a really nice foldable. I actually might pick it up, because when foldables first came out with like the Galaxy Fold, with the first generation Fold, man, that was like upwards of $2,000. That's a lot of money. But now we have foldables or flippables, whatever you want to call it, that are under $1,000, and they're well worth it. Granted, the only downside is just the battery. Everything about this phone has been phenomenal. And when you add the price, because price, and I like to really, stand heavily on price and talk about it, because price is a really important factor for many people when picking up a phone. I've seen this with obviously myself, I've seen it with my friends and family, but I've also seen it working in the mobile department at Best Buy. Physically out there, selling phones, price was a huge determining factor. I've seen many customers, step away from their purchase decision because of the price. They absolutely love the phone, but when they hear that price tag and they say, man, that is way above, over my limit, they say, okay, I'm going to wait a little bit, see if the price drops, or I'm just completely gonna hold off and not buy anything right now. So $9.99 for a foldable, I think, is a huge steal. And I think the last reason is going to be the displays. I did, touch base a little bit on it when I was talking about form factor, but displays, we're getting two displays here. It's the same thing if you have like the Z Fold 3, you're getting a outer display and an inner display. The outer display right here obviously is a huge upgrade from the original Z Flip. You now have a 1.9 inch. You can actually use it for things. You can actually, double flip and use it for the camera, use it as like using it for selfies or whatever it is, and I would prefer using selfies like that, although it comes out in like a square 1-to-1 ratio, which is really awkward. But for telling time, for using it for different widgets, right now I have the voice recorder widget and the timer widget. You can definitely add more like music, today, a calendar widget, a alarm widget, whatever it may be. And let's actually go ahead and maybe add an alarm widget. There we go. And if you swipe to the left, you get, no notifications. Obviously, if you have notifications, they'll pop up there. You can change the background. So the hour display has become more usable for the average consumer. Now, when we flip it, that's where, things get really good. Granted, the first thing everyone's going to ask, is there the crease? Yes, you can feel the crease when using it. You can see it too. But once you start using it, you get used to it. Like if my mind is focused on the crease, I will literally be seeing that crease. But as soon as I stop thinking about the crease and I'm just looking at the actual content I am viewing on my phone, then I completely forget about, the screen itself and that crease itself. I just care about the content that's going on the Z Flip 3. So with this display, we're getting a 120 hertz 6.7 inch full HD display. It's not Quad HD, and honestly, I'm all for that. Quad HD, obviously with this subpar battery, we have even worse battery, but for Full HD, it's been great. I can't really tell the difference between Full HD and Quad HD unless I really nitpick. So for me, it's been awesome. And I think the average consumer is the same. They're not gonna really know. And watching content has been great. You can really, let's say we go into YouTube, and I really do like this. Like, let's say we go into YouTube, and I'm just going to lower my volume, and we open up a video, and we can have the comments right here, so we can reply to or read comments while watching the video. Just, making use of that crease and the fact that it can, stand up at really any angle. You want to watch it like that. Maybe it's going to rock on a table. You can watch it like that. If you want to watch it literally like halfway sitting like this while you're in bed and you don't want to hold it, you just want to, lay down and have it sitting straight up, watching it like that, that's okay too. Playing, mobile games on this, texting and writing. It's just been overall a great experience, and I'm glad that Samsung, didn't kind of make any sacrifices with display. I think they, made the right call of keeping it at Full HD though. That's a plus. Everything like that, the crease, like I said, doesn't get in the way as long as you don't think about it, and that hole punch really blends in when you're using it and when you're viewing content. But other than that, this has been an awesome experience. But that's really been it. If you came this far to the video, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my social media links, mainly active on Twitter, but also trying to get into the Instagram Reels kind of thing. So be sure to check out those. Links are in the description down below. But also be sure to Superman that like button, comment down below, and best of all, subscribe to the channel because it really does help out the channel a lot. And also share this video because it does, it pushes my videos out to more people who are interested in tech content like this. And also be sure to stick around for more videos. Lots of videos are coming this year. Hopefully I have great things planned for 2022 and for the channel. A bunch of goals. And with your support and your help, 2021 was my best year yet on YouTube, and hopefully 2022 we're going to outperform 2021. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Anyway, everybody, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to Superman that like button, comment down below, because with the more interactions we get on this video, not only helps the video and the channel, but also pushes the video out to more viewers. And best of all, Superman that subscribe button. Until next time, everybody, and until next video, this is MTG.